Caitlin, oh, you gave me the lesson. Sorry, I didn't write on it because I forgot you're the one.
That's okay. Be careful.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
This is geriatric elementary school.
Oh, shake it all out. Oh. Awesome. Can you step with me, please? I'm going to clap the rhythm, and if you could repeat it after me, please. Great. That was awesome. Okay. Now we're going to use that same rhythm for these words. It's going to sound something like this. Me first. This is the beat. If you could help me with this beat too. Mama says no play. This is the word.
Mama says no play. This is the word.
Great job. I didn't even tell you to repeat it. You did it anyway. Awesome. We're going to go through that. And how about I'll keep the beat and you guys focus on doing that rhythm. Can we try that rhythm one more time? Me first. Perfect. Repeat after me, please. Mama says no play.
Mama says no play.
This is the word.
This is the word.
Up with the right sound.
Up with the right sound.
Get all the work done.
Get all the work done.
If you will help me,
If you will help me,
climb up the tall tree.
climb up the tall tree.
Shake the papaya down.
Shake the papaya down.
Great. Now if we could do it, can we try doing it all?
Yeah.
All of it? All of us together? All right, let's do it. This will be our beat again. All right. 1, 2, ready, go.
Mama says no play. This is the word play. Up with the right sound. Get all the work done. If you will help me, climb up the tall tree. Shake the papaya down.
Great. We did that without my help too. That was awesome. Give me one sec. Okay. So now, if we had that rhythm notated, it would look a little something like this. If you could repeat after me again. One more time. Great. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to read the music. Sorry, just speaking the rhythm this time. So instead of this, we're going to read this. All right, and just the top line. Just ignore that bottom line there. All right, let's keep the same beat. And we'll try to, I'll start with you guys, and then I'll let you try it on your own. And we'll go through the whole thing. Just the top line. 1, 2, ready, go.
Mama says no play. This is the word play. Up with the right sound. Get all the work done. If you will help me, climb up the tall tree. Shake the papaya down.
Awesome. All right, let's add some pitches to that. It'll be way more fun to sing it. Okay. We'll give you all your own also. There you go. All righty. Dr. GC, do you mind if I take your spot? All right. If you could all join me around the piano. All right. Okay. Can we do that rhythm one more time? Claire, would you mind doing that rhythm for me? I'll do it first. Great. All right. Now let's try it on pitches. Would you repeat after me? We'll do the same thing, but I'll sing the first measure and then you'll sing after. 1, 2, ready, go. Mama says no play.
Mama says no
Try
play.
it one more time. Ready, go.
Mama says no play.
Great. Now here I'll do the second one. This is the work day.
It's a work day.
And I'll do all the two measures together, and then I'll have you guys do it by yourselves. 1, 2, ready, go. Mama says no play, this is the work day.
Mama says no play, this is the work day.
That was awesome. Now the next two measures, me first. Up with the bright sun, get all the work done.
Up with the bright sun, get all the work done.
That's great. Now can we put the whole line, the first line together? I'll start with you and then you by yourselves, okay? 1, 2, ready, go.
Mama says no play, this is the work day. Up with the bright sun, get all the work done.
That was great. Now let's go to the second line. I'll sing the first measure. If you will help me,
If you will help me
climb up the tall tree,
climb up the tall tree,
shake the papaya down.
shake the papaya down.
Great. Now can we try that last line together? 1, 2, ready, go.
If you will help me climb up the tall tree, shake the papaya down.
That's great. Thank you so much for holding out at the end, Caitlin. That was awesome. Now let's try the whole first line together. Actually, I'll start with you, and then I'll let you try it by yourselves. How about that? 1, 2, ready, go.
Mama says no play, this is the work day. Up with the bright sun, get all the work done. If you will help me climb up the tall tree, shake the papaya down.
That's great. Can anyone tell me what that symbol is after the word down at the end? The two lines with the dots. Anyone have any idea what that might be? Skylar?
Quarter rest?
A quarter rest. Yes, that is a quarter rest. What about the thing right after that?
Repeats.
A repeat sign. Yes, it is. So we noticed the words under the first line. So there's one line, the one we just sang, and then it says sweet, sweet papaya. So that's under that. So with the repeat sign, like Skylar said, we'll go back and we'll do those words first. But let's review the first verse again. The mama, and we'll have it by yourself this time.
Okay,
All
let's stop right there. Good, okay. Good, you go back up there. Everybody else comment.
I like that you did rhythm and words together first.
It put more into context than just doing clapping rhythms that don't connect to anything, right? Yeah.
I thought you could have done a little less modeling of just the clapping.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we did a lot of clapping and it was all the same
Right.
beat of 4 beats.
Right.
So.
Really effective though.
Thank you.
Yeah, we learned it.
Thank you.
It was such a great you stop your entire body's moving. You're just like, okay, I can't not model.
With that, your energy is really good. I would say when we got to the piano, it was hard to repeat you on the next beat.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. So if you were able to go ready and or something like that.
Or don't go to the piano at all and go work, day, bump, and use your hands and cue us, and then we could stay right in rhythm even. We wouldn't even have to go ready and.
Right.
But if you do that, if you're sitting at the piano and you have to do it, then you might have to take those 2 beats in between or something.
Gotcha.
Why did you need the piano?
I wanted it to solidify pitches.
I think you could have modeled for
Yeah.
us just fine.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I mean, you could have 50 kids in there.
Yeah.
And if you say, come around the piano, I mean, certainly you could do that.
Yeah.
But I just think that this is simple enough that you could just sing it and we could sing it back. And if there's a problem, you could do it. Because it's really hard for, if you're doing that and you're going like this, it's really hard to hear what's going on. I appreciate that you could play it without stumbling or anything, and that works great. But I still know that you needed it for something simple like this. Other comments?
I was gonna say, just watch your transitions. There were a couple times where you said you just hang on for 1 second, and that's cause for anarchy.
Right.
Sometimes.
And then I would be sure up there, here's another thing of stepping back based on the age group. I mean, we're assuming possibly that you've been working with your kids a long time, but when you said sing the top line, you're assuming that we understand then that we don't sing any of the stuff that's the accompaniment. Yeah, I mean, does that seem too obvious? But I mean, just because you say sing the top line, I would have it. I would track it once with your hand for us, and then okay, what happens when I get to the end of this line?
Gotcha.
Okay, what's this next part in here? Oh, that's the 2 lines of piano accompaniment. Okay, where's the next line that I sing? And track it. I would just track it once for us, so that we see what's going on.
I think
Just
that'd
don't
be really-
assume.
That'd be really smart, just because the words are so close together. That was the other comment I had. I could see 4th graders getting lost in that as they're learning how to read and everything. So
Absolutely.
I figured it'd be good.
Yeah.
But she went all the way from an intro to singing that whole first line. That was a lot accomplished in a small
Was it
amount
too
of
much?
time. No, I don't think so,
Okay.
because it was da 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 da.
Right.
Because there was so much repetition in
Okay.
it, I think you could get that far.
Okay.
And make sure to keeping us responsible. Don't take on so much of the responsibility yourself. You know, you're sitting there at the piano like this, but not expecting us to do that. Make us do something too,
Gotcha.
to keep involved with that. And at one point, the one place we messed up, you said, that's great, but no, actually it wasn't. You know, be careful again about
Yeah.
wanting to be so positive that you send a message that isn't true at the
Right.
same time. Yeah, and slow down your instructions, keep
Still-
working on it just a little bit. Be energetic but calmly energetic, right? It's very exciting, but I think we get a little bit ramped up. Did you feel a little ramped up? I felt a little edgy by the end. You know, and we got excited, and that's great, but you have to modulate that a little bit. So just keep thinking about that. Very good. Okay, good stuff, good energy, good ideas. We got through a lot. Okay, next. Something like that. Okay, same with that. You can't give me something with a staple in there because I can't use it as a.
Oh, gotcha. Can I give you the real score?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
May
Right?
I take that score back, please, so I can make a 2-cent copy?